Hey everybody, Scott Pierce here at Listings to Lead, and this is your motivation and accountability video for generating between 66 and 225 leads for the week of February 26th through March 4th. So we got a lot of great stuff here for you today, and I'm going to walk you through, get you pointed in the right direction so that every single week you are generating, engaging, converting, and promoting your brand to the point where you're really growing your business each and every single week throughout the year. So we're going to go through the playbooks in Listings to Lead. Playbook 1 for your for sales and open houses. If you've got any pending and just sold listings, I'll get you pointed in the right direction for that playbook. Awesome for generating seller leads. We got the buyer PDF guide. This week, we're going to do, for the buyers, we're going to do the 2-to-1 mortgage buy down. That's a great PDF guide. So all the tools to generate 10 to 30 leads there. The seller PDF guide. This week, we're doing what is probate. So 2 great PDF guides to introduce new value to your audience. And then I got some awesome videos for you to use for the week of, again, February 26th through March 4th that are absolutely awesome. Can't wait to show them to you. Super excited about them. So with that, so again, playbook 1, your for sale and open houses. Playbook 2, your pending and just solds. Playbook 3 is the buyer PDF guide. This week, 2-to-1 buy down. Again, playbook 4, the seller PDF guides. And then short form videos is playbook 5. Now, the detailed write-ups, as if I was sitting right next to you, along with a recorded video on that particular playbook, can be found at listingstoleads.com/250. All right. Now, the goal here is if you could at least get through playbook 1 every single week, whether it's your listing or a listing that you're going to borrow to market, that is going to help you get started and grow your business. Plus, it's going to help you with all of your other playbooks, because they're not kind of similar, but we just automatically at Listings to Lead, we change the call to actions, we change the lead forms. So as long as you've got the correct status, which I'll show you how to do that, we create all the tools. And again, all the verbiage, everything changes automatically on the back end. And it's set up for you to start using to generate the buyer and seller leads that you need. All right. So again, listingstoleads.com/250. So for example, let's say I'm going to do playbook 1, option 2. For an open house this weekend, whether it's my listing or one that I borrow, just go to that URL, click the playbook for open house. And all of these are pretty much the same way, right? Most of them have a video at the top explaining to you what's going on. You get this write up. I go through this every single month and I redo them, make sure they're super clear. I try to anticipate all the questions you're going to have. So what I recommend you do is just read this with a clean mind. All right. Don't read into anything, just kind of read through it. And in the order that you're going to see these tools in Listings to Lead. So when I go to Listings to Lead and I click market listing for my open house, all of those tools are in the exact same order as what you see right here. So we made it really easy to follow along. And as I mentioned at the end of this, at the bottom here, if I scroll down, you're going to see the recorded video where I literally walk through every single thing. And so for each one of these playbooks that we're going to walk through today, I'm just giving you a quick introduction. At this video here, what I recommend is if you need it, go ahead and start watching the video and just do the activity as I do it on the screen here. All right. I think it'll make it a lot easier for you. And you're going to see how easy this is and how every single week you're going to get better at doing it. And over time, right? Not a perfect linear type of thing, but over time, your results are going to get better. All right. I see it from people all the time. Cost per lead gets lower. The having fun at doing all of this is a lot better. All right. You'll get a lot more enjoyment from it because of the great results that you're going to get, but it's doing it every single week is the key. All right. So that's what we're going to be doing here. So again, listingstoleads.com/250 for the detailed write-ups and the recorded webinars. What we're going to do here is go to listingstoleads.com. We're going to log into our account or we're going to sign up for a free trial. And once we're here, let's look at playbook 1 first. So I'm going to go to listings. So again, make sure you got either a new listing status, or you borrow a listing to market for this week. And if you can, always do an open house, whether it's your listing or a listing that you borrow. The open houses give you, because you get the pre-open house, during the open house, and the post-open house activities to generate leads. But even if you just market it like a normal, just listed a for sale listing, you're going to do really well with it. All right. So regardless, get the listing into your account, ask our amazing support team if you need help with that. And you'll see here, Playbook 1-1, that's my coming soon, just listed active listings, and Playbook 1-2 for my open houses. First thing I recommend is always download the playbook. So when I click on that, it's going to download the playbook for me and I'll be able to open it up. And what I recommend that you do is you print this and leave it right next to where you work. And what you can do is just check off these items as you get them done. And then this will serve as a great reminder for you to not forget, right? To keep on track with it. You don't have to get it all done in one day. You don't have to get it all done in one sitting. But if you can get this done over the course of 2 or 3 days, you're going to go a lot further in your real estate career. All right. You'll see that QR code right here will scan to that particular playbook, right, where you got the video. Again, or you can go to listingtoleads.com/250 to access that as well. But also notice here, we're going to show you, kind of like the number of leads that this activity is going to generate, but also the quality, hot and cold, right? So you want to do all of this. I'm serious. You want to complete every item on this checklist. The other thing I'll mention is Google Ads. We even say here is optional. And there's a couple of tools here that are for listing agents only. That's fine. If you're not a listing agent yet, you will be soon. So for any one of these statuses, they all work similar. Click market listing. And like I said before, that post at listingtoleads.com/250 for open houses, for example, it's the exact same order as this list here. So again, I got my overview here video. I can see what's going on there and then just work your way down. All right. It's so easy to do. And I'm going to show you for the Facebook and Instagram ads. Once this workspace loads up here, all you have to do is confirm the location. So here's my location. I can edit that if I want to. We got special housing ad category. We do not take a 30% cut off your budget. So whatever you spend on your budget, we're not going to take a $30 service fee. Your entire budget goes to the ad. All right. So you're going to make it a lot more leads than using a service that's making you pay $30 every time you want to use it. And you can edit the budget here, go up to 100, go up to $500. You can edit the start and end date. So if you want to run the ad for 10 days, a week, 2 weeks, you can. You can upload a video here. Right, a lot of cool things. I can go to a custom audience. So I can have a custom audience that I can target to. I got a lot of advanced options here, but it's literally as easy as this. And now this ad is going to generate name, email, and phone number, plus the purchase time frame of the people that are clicking through that ad. So I'm going to get a lot of great information. It's going to drop into my CRM automatically. The follow-up is going to happen. And I tell you, we had a client about a week ago, did an open house ad. Overnight generated 15 leads, called all of them back the next day, and she's already working with 2 buyers. All right. And within 24 hours, 15 leads with phone numbers and selling timeframes, already got 2 of them that she's working with. Absolutely fabulous. But do not stop there. All right. Go through Google Ads. I said it's optional. We're not going to get into the details. You can watch the webinar on that. But you got your social media posts. You got these tools for the seller, which are absolutely amazing. Let me just mention real quickly. These things get listings. All right. People get listings by sending this to their sellers. So make sure to go back, listingtoleads.com/250, go to the appropriate playbook, right, and read through it. I go into all the details. I go into just the minutia of how to use this tool here, along with all of these to generate buyer and seller leads. So make sure you're doing that as well. A short form video script. Again, I show you literally how to upload that, how to get that email to your phone, upload that into your teleprompter app, and get that video out the door. More and more clients are telling us that they're getting into doing these videos, and they are, again, it's one of those things that once you start doing it and you see the benefit that you're going to get from it, you're going to wish you had started this 2 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. All right. So use our scripts, whether you're doing short form videos already or not. Our scripts are absolutely awesome. So use this as a way to really motivate yourself to getting into doing short form video. All right. And again, just go through this entire list. It is all, again, it's at listingtoleads.com/250. I walk you through in detail every activity to do on this list. All right. So again, let's make sure we got playbook 1 done. All right. Option 1 for your coming soon just listed or active listings, or option 2 for an open house. And it works whether it's your listing or a listing that you borrow. That's the core playbook that you need to be doing this coming week. All right. if you've got a pending or a just sold listing, even where you're the selling agent, right? Your buyer bought that listing, you can add that listing into your listings to leads account. Again, if you need help getting that in, get with our support team. They'll help you get that up there. Because once that listing is in your account, right? Check this out. My pending listing, just sold listing agent, just sold selling agent. Here's my playbook number 2. So again, I can download that. I always recommend printing it up because again, it's going to really help serve as a great reminder and tracker for you to make sure that you get this done. All right. There's nothing like getting busy, running off to doing something and conveniently forgetting to do it. And then your business suffering later on. All right. So print this up. Go ahead and print this up. Set it right next to your laptop. Let it serve as a reminder. You got the QR code right there going to where the training is. So you can bring that up on your phone or your tablet to go through as you're doing the work as needed. And you're going to find if you commit to doing this every single week, it gets a heck of a lot easier. All right. It gets a heck of a lot easier. All right. So your pending, those are really some of the best tools to generate seller leads. All right. Marketing the pending listing the way we show you, go through that playbook. Maybe you can't do that whole playbook in 1 week and it takes you 2 weeks to do it. That's fine, but just commit to all the activities in that playbook. Your business is going to grow. All right. So playbook 1 was our for sale listings. Playbook 2 was a pending and just sold. Now let's go to playbook 3 and 4, which are the PDF guides. So I mentioned earlier this week for the buyer PDF guide, playbook number 3, we're going to do the 2-to-1 buy down. I'm going to do 2-1 buyer guides. That's going to put me right here. Now, a couple of new things here. One is you can add your CRM lead source for routing and tags to better match up to a follow-up plan in whatever CRM you're using. So keep that in mind. If you don't have your CRM connected to listings to leads yet and you want to do that, go to your profile, click the CRM tab, find your CRM in there and go through the step to get it done. It's super easy to do. Next thing for the PDF guide, download it. So English and Spanish. So download the appropriate version and then open it up and read through it because the PDF guides are meant for you. They're the conversation starter. All right. They're the conversation starter. You are going to continue that conversation. That is where you engage and add value. All right. So think of these PDF guides as you want to know what's in them because you want to know what the viewer is looking at, both for the buyer and seller guides. But the guides are a starting point for a great conversation between you and that lead that you generate. So with that said, I checked out the guide and now I'm going to click on the green market button. And again, if you need the detail write-ups on each one of these items, listingsforleads.com/250, scroll down to playbooks 3 and 4, and I walk through all of these items. All right, we got the short form video script, the Facebook and Instagram ad, the social media post, the e-flyer for your database. And again, same with the listings. If you send your database a listing e-flyer, maybe on a Monday, right? Because the listing e-flyer is part of that playbook, and they get listings, they get buyers out of your database. They're way better than any kind of MLS or IDX alert that you're probably sending. Then you got a email for a buyer PDF guide, email for a seller PDF guide. That is 3 awesome things that you can be sending to your database every single week. That is going to help engage people. All right. So do this, right? If you got an amazing newsletter and your database outreach game is strong, then you can have a pass. But if your database game is not strong, use the tools that we have in these playbooks because it will then get strong. All right. So yeah, get the e-file for the database. Again, we got the detailed write-ups. Postcards. Now you're only going to use the postcards once a month. And listen to this. I know there's a lot of postcard services out there. I'm going to recommend using ours. All right. Because it's about adding value. You don't need to tell me it's daylight savings. I don't need a pumpkin recipe. And I don't need a pretty picture of kids playing in leaves in September. Right. As a homeowner, what I'd really be more interested in is to be able to see information that be related to something I am interested in. All right. Now I'm going to show you this postcard for a buyer PDF guide. Normally I would never use it, but I have one tip for you. And that is you could print this and put it in a flyer, like the plastic flyer insert where you put it on a table, a tabletop thing. And at the open house, if you're doing an open house, for example, have that displayed and people can scan the QR code to download the guide, right? That might be applicable and appropriate for a home buyer. So this could be a great way, right? I can just download this and then I can print it, right? And this is for the buyer PDF guides, how I would use them. Again, print it up and display it at my open house. I mean, I could just lay on a table. That would be awesome. But I would think, get one of those clear plastic flyer boxes, right? And kind of set it in there. And that way it's kind of sitting on a table. People walk by, they can scan it because they might be interested in, 2-1 buy down. What is that? And how does that work? So keep that in mind. And, you could use any one of our buyer or even seller postcards that way at an open house. And I think you get some good feedback from people. All right. But what I was going to say, well, I'll get to the postcards in Playbook 4. So let's go to weekly checklist seller PDF guides. So now let's take a look at that seller PDF guide playbook. All right. So again, here, I'm going to print this up. I'm going to write along here which guide I'm working on. And then I'll know, all right, Facebook ad. All right. Did I do the video? We got the scripts. They're right there for you. Social media post. Did I send the email to my database? And the postcard door here. Notice it says once a month. So keep that in mind. And then this idea of calling the same houses as above. And again, the detailed write-ups are at listingstoleads.com/250. All right. So again, with the seller guide, we're like to mention with probate. So probate, click seller. We got two guides similar, but we're doing what is. So again, I got my CRM lead source. I'm going to download the guide and read it. So again, it's a conversation starter. I am the one that's going to follow up and add more value, right? Engagement. And then I'm going to market it. I'm going to do my short form video script. I'm going to do a Facebook and Instagram ad, social media post, e-flyer to my database, postcard, right? And then I got my landing page right there. So again, the postcard, I don't expect you to do that every single week, but I would pick one of our postcards. And I was going to mention this earlier. I started talking about postcards a little bit earlier. Let me mention here, if I go to download postcard front, and I'm going to show you why I really recommend sending our postcards to your farm every single month. All right, here's the back of it. I get postcards from agents all the time. So I know what people are sending out. This will do a lot better. All right. I'm going to challenge you to send half as many postcards with one of these versus what you're sending right now. All right. Now, probate as a postcard might be a little bit, but we have 5 dangers of overpricing your home, selling your home in this changing market. We got some really good PDF guides. I think that'd be great as a postcard to your farm area. This could be, but it wouldn't be what I would lead with. So, but anyways, that's the front of the postcard and that is the back. And so they can scan the front for the QR code and the landing page opens up. They fill out the landing page. You get the lead, or they go to the back of the postcard. And again, let me bring that a little larger. We got that URL and that text code automatically available, right? I didn't have to do anything to get that in there. All right. So now people can get their home value just by going to that URL there as well. So you get a guide on one side, a home value on the other. Yeah. So I would use these postcards way more than anything else I'm using. All right. So again, I'm going to challenge you. If you're sending out 500 postcards a month, try sending out 250 of ours and compare your results and then get back to me and let me know how you did. All right. I think you're going to have great results with that. Just because, our call to actions are a lot stronger than most people. We keep it simple. All right. So there's a lot of positives to using our postcards in your farm area. So Playbook 1 was your coming soon, just listed, or active listing. Yours or one that you borrow. Playbook 2 we did. All right. That's an open house. Again, that could be my listing or a listing that I borrow from another agent. Playbook 3 was a buyer PDF guide. This week we did 2-to-1 buy downs. Playbook 4 was what is probate for our seller lead. And lastly, let's go to Playbook 5. And that is the tab here called social. And we have some fabulous scripts for you in social here this week. So to activate all of these posts that have scripts with them, go to topics. If you haven't set this up yet, you'll have a wizard. You'll go through the wizard to set this whole thing up. And this is a social media posting section. And you want to come down to holidays and make sure you got American, international, random. And if you're in Canada, do Canadian holidays or maybe near the border. All right. And click save. And that will then make all of those posts available. Back here. And so that will make all of these posts that have a video script activated in your account. And so you're going to see here, February 26th. Here we go. So we got National Letter to Elder Day. And so again, go to listeningstoleads.com/250. Scroll down to Playbook 5 short form video for the details on all of this. That is a great write-up, I'm telling you. And just grab the script, click view, send it to yourself. And then at the bottom of that post, right? Playbook 5 short form video at listeningstoleads.com/250. At the video, I literally walk you through how to take that script and get it to your phone and upload it. Here we go. And upload it to a teleprompter app. So in the email that you're going to open up on your phone, there's literally buttons for teleprompter apps right here if you need them. We got the script right here. I go through all of the scripts every single week. And in the video, like I said, I show you how to put this on your teleprompter app and like literally record the video. And I love this coming week because check this out. National Letter to Elder Day, which I just showed you, and that's going to be a great one, right? Talk about a nice feel-good short form video that you're going to do, right? I think people are really going to latch onto that. So I want to encourage you, if you have not gotten into short form video, this week is a great week for it because not only do we have that, then on Tuesday is National Tooth Fairy Day. And I think that's a lot of fun. You know, one thing I would do here maybe in particular is if you've got a dentist in your area that specializes in like a lot of kid stuff, maybe go to their office. All right. And you can have fun with that script. So here's the script. Now, this script is not written in mind with you doing it with a dentist, but that could be a lot of fun, right? I think that could be a lot of fun going to a dentist office and recording a little video about how it's National Tooth Fairy Day, right? And you can incorporate some of our script into what you're going to do there. That'd be a lot of fun. Wednesday, we got World Compliment Day. All right. How awesome is that? It used to be called National Compliment Day. Now it's called World Compliment. And if you go to the script here, right, send it to yourself, right? So I got my email address in there. I'm just going to send it. But this is an awesome script as well. I think it's a lot of fun. And again, this week is a great week to get started with short form video if you haven't done it yet. And then we also got Employee Appreciation Day. That's another great one. View script right down here. All right. So these are 4 awesome scripts that we got for you for this week. Right. In addition, you got your short form video script for your listings that you're going to do, right? Hopefully one for a for sale listing. If you got a pending deal sold, you're going to do that video. You got the short form video script for your buyer PDF guide, right? 2-to-1 buy down. You got the video script for the seller guide. What is probate? And you got the 3 or 4 scripts for these different great holidays, not only holidays, like day of that are coming up this week. And I'm telling you, all 3 of those are going to get some really good engagement from people, right? So get your heart into it. You know, try not to record them at your desk, right? Even, for example, if I go back to that, if I go back to National Letter Elder Day, right? Maybe you could be starting to write a letter and then record the short form video, right? Hey, this is Scott here, and I'm writing a letter to my dad because if you didn't know yet, tomorrow is National Letter to Elder Day. And I want to make sure that you get your letters out the door. And again, I think the script is really awesome here, right? There's also a nonprofit here about letters. I think it's a really cool script. Again, I really highly recommend you make sure you check that out. All right. So again, if you have any questions on anything that we covered, first thing I would do is I would just go to listeningstoleads.com/250. And again, here, for example, if I scroll down, you'll see Playbook 5 short form videos. And like I mentioned before, like all of these here, you got a detailed write-up on what's going on. And then you'll have screenshots as appropriate, like I mentioned earlier. And then at the bottom of each one of these posts, you'll have the video where I walk through everything in detail. So you could literally, for any one of these playbooks, just let the video start playing and just go through and do it with me. And I'm telling you, if you do that once, you're not going to need to do it again, because you're going to go, oh shit, this is easier than I thought. All right. And you're going to go, this is easy. I get it. Great. And the next time you go to do it, you're going to find A, it's easier, B, you do it faster, and C, over time, you're just going to get more and more better and better results from it. All right. So with that, oh, one more thing, let me show you. If you go into the mastermind group, right? Listen to these mastermind group on Facebook. It's private, invite only. So go to support and ask support if you need help with it. But we are doing an accountability and coaching call every week now for how to make $250,000 a year in real estate. So if you use the search function here and type in accountability, that post should come up. Here we go. Second one here has a link to the GoToWebinar sign up page where you can sign up and join us on our weekly, they're kind of like accountability / coaching calls, right? Where I walk through different things. I take questions from you all and really just kind of work with you to make sure that we're getting all this done together. Because listen, I'm not here talking to myself. I am here to help you out. So I'm here to make sure that you are learning and getting the best practice from our successful clients, and that you're able to use that to grow your business. If you have any questions, let us know, and we'll talk to you soon.